Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. Today is Saturday, May 18th, 2024, and the moon is now in Libra. It actually shifted early this morning, 2:24 a.m., from Virgo to Libra. You know, Virgo is a very practical moon and is concerned with perfecting things. And now we're in Libra, and our focus is more on relationship, coming to consensus. Libra is, of course, about the law and what is fair. Libra is also a balancing energy, and Libra is an energy in which, quite honestly, we become aware of the extremes of a situation, both sides, both ends of a situation. We do have two conjunctions today that are significant. Conjunctions are always when two planets come together. It's a blending of the energies. And we have Venus, the planet of love, the planet of our values, our essential needs, our relationships, making a conjunction to disruptive, but often the awakening energy of Uranus. So we may actually be in a bit of a different sort of sensibility around what is valuable to us, actually. And it's the start of a synod or a cycle between two planets. It's a year-long cycle. And it really is about awakening to perhaps new values, new relationships, new ways of relating. This conjunction is happening, of course, in Taurus, where Uranus has been sitting since 2018. It's actually 24 degrees of Taurus. The Sabian symbol speaks of Indians on the warpath with scalps hanging from their saddles. And when you read into the symbol, it really speaks to channeled aggression, especially in situations in which we feel that our life is in danger, that it is survival, it is us or them, so to speak. And so we can definitely see that expressed at this time in so many different venues, whether it's political wrangling or it's more geopolitical stuff. Who's right, who's wrong, who's in danger here, who's suffering, who's not, who thinks they're suffering, and all that. And so we can definitely see that. And this is a cycle that is a year-long cycle. So this is the seed to that. And really, Uranus is an awakening energy. So perhaps we get awakened to the other side of things. Perhaps we can see from another person's perspective. We'll see how that goes. We have a year to figure that one out. And then the other conjunction is one that's perhaps a little less fraught, perhaps not, but certainly has a message that I think we all need to hear. And that is a conjunction between the Sun and Jupiter. Now, the Sun and Jupiter are interesting because the Sun, of course, is the largest thing in the solar system, and Jupiter is the second largest thing in the solar system. I believe the Sun and Jupiter make up like 99% of the mass of our solar system. Of course, that makes sense because the Sun is so big, but Jupiter is, in its way, is also considered to be a sun of sorts. Some people think that Jupiter is a sun that has gone to sleep. And there's a technical expression for that. I'm bringing you here in the corner, if you're wondering why, because we have our little lily of the valleys coming up here. This is our little wild lily of the valleys patch over here, lovely as it is. We better cut some of those vines off that tree. unless that tree dies. That would be bad. Okay, so it is raining pretty hard right now, so, but for you guys, I'll get wet. Anyway, let's talk about the conjunction. The conjunction actually happens in the last degree of Taurus. You're like, Jupiter's at the last degree of Taurus? Yes, Jupiter is about ready to move out of Taurus and into Gemini next week. It's interesting that the Sun and Jupiter, which is a year-long synodic cycle, is having the conjunction at the last degree of Taurus. In a way, it brings that Taurian energy forward into this whole next year, while Jupiter is in Gemini. So that's interesting. But let's talk about the Sabian symbol, because that's really what I wanted to talk about. The Sabian symbol is two cobblers working side by side. And this symbol speaks, cobblers, of course, are people who make shoes. Shoes cover the foot, and the foot is symbolic of our understanding. And so this really is about understanding other people's paths, like really walking in other people's moccasins, right? And so this is what is being required for us as the Sun, the planet of illumination, and Jupiter, expansion and belief, is to come to understand the other person's point of view, to walk in their moccasins, to become aware. So, hello. How you doing? Yeah, that was a bird. So yesterday, so those are the two conjunctions, both powerful, both year-long synodic cycles influencing us at this time. So yesterday, my neighbor he has guys come and mow his lawn every week, I guess. I'm not sure, maybe every 10 days or so. And I was looking at my lawn, and I said to Michael, I was like, man, it's been raining so much, as it is right now. It's been raining so much. How are we going to ever get to mow the lawn, And it's such a big yard. And so my husband went over and said, hey, can you mow our lawn? How much would it cost? So they gave us a really lovely price. And they came and they mowed my lawn. So that's why the things are mowed down a bit and looking rather lush and green. And my only issue with that is that it makes so much noise, and it always sort of gives me a headache. But, I would say beggars can't be choosers, but, you can't have everything. But I do have a nice, tidy yard now, which I'm grateful for. So check out the wisteria, guys. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. We've had this wisteria for so long, and it would bloom here and there, but never anywhere where we could say, oh, look how beautiful it is. Yes, hello, Miss Rand. But here it is. This year is the year we have the beauty of the wisteria hanging outside the door. I love it. I love it. And the apple tree is also blooming. And of course, all the lilacs are blooming. So how lucky are we? All right, guys, I hope you have yourself a great day. Like and subscribe if you haven't. I think I've said that in a long time. But of course, I know most of you are, because you're here. Why else would you be here? Right? If you hadn't subscribed, how would you know? But yeah, take care of yourselves. And this is a time to plant seeds, right? Plant seeds for new illuminations around beliefs. Plant seeds for new illuminations and awakenings around relationship and values and resources. And oh no, we have our first iris, I believe. Iris, not Irish. Our first iris has popped out. Woo! All right, so irises are up. Up next, the iris. And we have a bunch just popping, but that's the first flower. I found it. All right, guys, have a great day. Much love to you all. And namaste.